It is time I bless all of your eye holes with another epic custom water-cooled gaming PC. It has been over 10 months since I have done one for a subscriber, and it has been the most watched subscriber PC build on the channel. So it's only natural that I do another one. This one's gonna be a jam-packed episode, so sit back and relax, and let's start bending tubes. That was kind of lame. Just cue the intro.
Nice try, thief.
The Unique Touch card wallet isn't just secure with RFID blocking, it's a fashion statement. Its elegant and minimalistic design works with both formal and casual fits just like this one. Machined from aerospace-grade aluminum, the body is lighter than your typical old-fashioned leather brick while making it tougher than your car keys. It can fit up to 6 cards, and a simple pull on the trigger mechanism fans them out, helping you grab the right one every time without fumbling. For those unfamiliar with the wallet, this card ejecting mechanism may be slightly confusing to operate at first. It was designed that way for extra security, making it hard for strangers or even kids to access the cards as they have no idea how to operate it. It's a small little detail, but it really makes the wallet feel more secure and unique. You're not locked into a single look either. You can easily swap backplates for leather finishes, extra card capacity for up to 13 cards, or even a money clip for cash. Your wallet should match your aesthetic and deliver the quality that you expect. So if sleek and minimalistic EDC is your thing, then check out Unique Touch by clicking my link down below. So I've been doing this for 10 episodes already, you guys. This is officially the 10th anniversary of building my subscriber their dream gaming PC. Yet a lot of you guys still think that this entire PC is free. Just for the record, there is no build fee. I am building this PC for free for the subscriber, but they are paying for the parts. In this case, my subscriber, Narek, has a budget of $8,000. And within that budget, I was able to fit in the Ryzen 9 9950X 3D processor, which is currently the fastest gaming chip on the planet. One of the many benefits of me building your PC is that you don't get charged tax on any of the components that I have plenty of inventory of. For example, I got plenty of 9950X 3D processors in my inventory, so you basically pay the retail price and I eat the tax. Another benefit of me building your PCs, and this one's a big one, freebies. The more expensive the budget is, the bigger the freebies are. So for Narek's PC, originally we we're gonna go with the X870 Aorus Elite Wi-Fi Ice, but I'm gonna upgrade you to the X870E model instead because I do have an extra one laying around. Also, all the parts are brand new and sealed. I don't use any used components in any of the subscriber PC builds. The next freebie I'm gonna throw in is an operating system. I did not charge Narek the price of a CD key because I normally get these dirt cheap from VIP or CDKey.com. They sell a wide range of CD keys from Windows 10 all the way to Windows 11 Pro, and for this particular system, we are going with Windows 11 Pro. If you guys are planning on picking one up from the website, just make sure to use my code TS20 to get that extra discount. And after checking out, just visit the user center section up top, navigate to your orders, click on reveal key, and just copy and paste that into the activation settings of Windows, and you're good to go. For memory, we're going with the Dominator Titaniums from Corsair. I haven't put these in a build in a very long time, but for this particular build, I wanted something boxy and rectangular to complement the case. So I think these are gonna fit perfectly in. This actually is a 64GB kit running at 6600 mega transfers, so plenty of capacity, and they are fast enough for really any game or application out there. If I can just get this damn thing open. Oh, it's been a while, baby. It has been a while. I'm just very excited for this entire system because I think it's been so long since my last custom water-cooled build, which I believe was sometime last year. So the fact that I get to build another one for a subscriber is just, this is what I live for. This is what I live for. Dang, these are taller than I remember. Did Corsair change the design of these? Because I don't remember them sitting this tall up. That's crazy. You know what Corsair needs to make though? Dummy kits for the Dominator Titaniums, just like they did with their Vengeance sticks, just so we can kind of fill in the empty slots. That'll be pretty cool. For storage, we're going with a 4TB Gen 5 SSD from Corsair. This is the MP700 Pro, which is more than plenty for the operating system and any game or applications that Narek wants to install on his PC. I believe he has another 2TB drive in his current system that he wants to transfer over. So he's gonna be able to do that since we have plenty of M.2 slots on this board. Oh, I love it. No tools needed, just latches, baby. Bam, bam, and bam. Let's go. I do want to give a huge thanks to Newegg for always coming in clutch and providing the CPUs for this build, specifically the 9950X 3D processor, which sometimes is really hard to come by. Most of the other places are either out of stock or severely overpriced, and I can always count on Newegg for their amazing prices and availability. If you guys are shopping for your next PC component, whether it's a CPU, GPU, or something else, definitely hit up Newegg first. Okay, so within the $8,000 budget, we can easily fit in an RTX 5090. Specifically, we're going with the MSI Gaming Trio 5090 since this was one of the first cards that I can get my hands on, and the blocks for this card are available. Speaking of the block, we're gonna be tossing in the core GPU block from AlphaCool because they're one of the few companies that actually have GPU blocks available for 50 series cards. And also, I refuse to give a single dime to their competitor, EK, because of their shady business practices. Plus, I like the design of the block a lot better than EK, so it kind of worked out in the end. I did skip the whole boring part of taking apart the GPU's heatsink, removing the PCB, and installing the block just to save you guys a lot of time. And this is the final outcome. It is so much smaller than the original card, so we're gonna be saving tons of space in the build. But there is one big problem. It has a black backplate, which is gonna throw off the color scheme that we're going with, which is mostly white with blue accents. So this gives me two options. I can either paint it, which is a more permanent solution, or I can make a custom 3D printed cover. I'm pretty sure you guys know the outcome. I hit up my boy Danny and he custom designed a really cool backplate that essentially slides over our GPU backplate. Now, after the first initial test print, I realized that the colors are completely off. Look at the temperature of the white from the motherboard and the case. They're slightly off, right? But when I put in the backplate, it is night and day. This is more of a creamy off-white compared to like the Arctic or Snow White from the case and even the motherboard. What's even more frustrating is that there is not a single filament company out there that makes a Snow White filament for some reason. I went online and I bought tons of different filament from different manufacturers in the effort to match the color of the case as closely as possible. And so far, I still can't seem to find the correct white color. Like, I don't get it. Why can't filament companies make different temperatures of white? It's all the same. Unfortunately, I can't capture this on camera, but this is the only closest one to the case. And it's from eSun. So we're gonna go with this. Okay, so while that's printing, I say we go ahead and test the components first before we do anything else, because this is a water-cooled build at the end, so it's very crucial that we test every single component first to make sure everything works before we start building inside of our case. So the power supply we're going with is the Asus Tough Gaming White Edition, although we will be using our own custom cables. Compliments to Cable Mod for this sweet premium cable set. I just wish you guys made the connectors in white. That's it, that's all I'm gonna say. Okay, if everything works, we should get into BIOS. The only thing is I only have a few minutes to do this because we don't have any active cooling, so we are running into the risk of the parts overheating and the entire system shutting off. Why is this not powering on? Oh, here we go, okay. Let's do this. Just give me something, baby. Okay, we're cycling through. Oh, it just shut off. There's no way. It was way too early to hit the temp limit. Wow, I guess the processor hit the temp limit really quickly. That was the fastest that's ever happened, but it is a Ryzen 9 at the end of the day, so it is to be expected. Okay, I'm gonna have to find a temporary cooler for this. Okay, the stock AMD cooler should be good enough. Let's add a bit of thermal paste. And then plug this in. All right, attempt number 2. Now let's hope the graphics card doesn't overheat and shut off. The GPU technically shouldn't overheat for a while because we're not putting any load on it. Most of the load is coming from the CPU. Oh my God, I didn't plug the HDMI cable. I always forget this, always forget this. We probably even got something already. Something's not right. I'm not getting any signal. Okay, we're back to GPU. Oh, let's go. Let's go, baby. That is always a good sign to see during a water-cooled build, ladies and gents. Okay, let's continue. Okay, we're now ready to install our first block. Okay, time to install our CPU block for the build. We're going with the Corsair iQ Link XC7 RGB Elite. This is their new CPU block for the iQ Link ecosystem. And personally for me, I'm digging the clean, minimalistic look of this block. Look how small this is. Okay, so the motherboard is officially installed inside the case. We are making good progress so far. Unfortunately, that cable attached to the block is an absolute eyesore. Corsair, what are you doing? Stop giving us black cables with white components. I swear you guys are just constantly sabotaging your own brand. But yeah, unfortunately, there's not much I can do here other than just routing it straight towards the top. I'm hoping once the tubes and the coolant and RGB lighting are on, it's gonna distract you from the ugly black cable. But nonetheless, we are ready to move on to our distro plate. So this is from Steel Key Customs. This is the exact same distro plate that I used in the last subscriber custom water-cooled build. And I'm a firm believer that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I absolutely fell in love with the quality of the distro plate. It even comes with a built-in pump, and it fits perfectly with all the Lienli O11D cases, with the exception of the O11 Vision Compact. Okay, so the distro plate goes right here on the side. So let's go and pop this in real quick. You know what? I'm not liking that black strip over here. Let's skin it. So since the distro plate is going to be mostly tucked in from the side, I didn't have to skin the entire piece. So I ended up cutting all I needed to cover the visible portion. Oh yeah, much better. All right, ladies and gents, we are making some good progress. I think we're about halfway done with the PC. We still have to install the radiator with the fans, do our tube runs and fill it with coolant, and then I can bring in Narek to surprise him with his $8,000 custom dream game PC. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. But yeah, let's go ahead and install the radiators. We're gonna be doing a 360 rad on top and another 360 on the bottom with the Lienli Uni TL wireless 120mm fans. Let's do this. Oh man, that is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. This might just be the cleanest water-cooled build I've done this year. Actually, this is the only water-cooled build I've done so far this year. But that doesn't change the fact that this is a gorgeous build and it's coming along very nicely. I finished installing the reverse blade intake fans on the bottom, and then we got the regular fans on the top for exhaust, so perfect neutral pressure. However, we do have an empty slot in the back here, which originally I wanted to add a monitor, but Narek is not a fan of extra displays. You see, Narek is a very simple man. He likes to keep it clean and minimal, so we're not gonna do a monitor with a custom cover like I normally do with these builds, but instead, I feel like we can meet in the middle, Narek. How about this? Okay, how about this? How about I hook you up with an LCD fan from Lee & Lee? Not only will we cover the empty, ugly spot over here in the back, but I'm also giving you a tiny display where you can put some custom gifts and things. I feel like this is a very nice compromise. This was obviously not a part of the original parts list, so consider this on the house, Narek. Oh, on that note, looks like my 3D print is complete. Oh my God, this came out perfect, actually. Oh, let's go check this out. Oh yeah, this was such a perfect print. Okay, let's pop this on the back plates. Fits like a glove. Oh man, and you know what? The color is actually very close to the case. Let's pop the GPU in and see how much of a difference there really is. I did not even take that into consideration. It's not sliding in because of the M.2 cover. Oh no. But the color is pretty close. I mean, at least we got that correct, right? It shouldn't be hard to kind of do a cutout around the M.2 cover because it's rectangular. So that should be a very easy fix. Okay, while Danny cooks up a new design for the backplate, let's continue with the build. I do want to hook up the rear exhaust fan and then move on to the power supply next. So after installing the power supply, I realized I'm just not happy with how the distro plate came to be. I took a shortcut because it was the easier choice, but that's not who I am. I'm always proud of the work I put out, and I hold myself to the highest standards, so I knew I had to make it right. Regardless of whose PC this is or whatever project I'm working on, I have to treat it like it's my own. And to put it simply, this is unacceptable. My relentless pursuit of perfection and keen attention to detail have shaped the person I am today, enabling me to build a reputation in the PC space. I mean, people come to me because they expect a certain quality of work, and it's my job to never disappoint. So after the new wrap job, I can confidently say that I am back on the right track. All right, ladies and gents, we're finally getting into the good stuff, or at least the fun stuff for me, which is the tube runs, filling it with coolant, and then of course the reveal. We are just 2 days away from Narek coming over to the studio to pick up his PC because he actually has to catch a flight to Armenia the following day. So I only have 2 days to finish this up. I'm hoping, knocking on wood, nothing goes wrong. Now, since Narek is into the whole minimal aesthetic, I figured we can go a different route, a much better route, at least in my opinion. I want to hook him up with the new Hydra cables. This is on the house, by the way. I want to give him the new 16-pin right angle cable, as well as the 24-pin cable as well. These look so much cleaner and better compared to the cable kit that I ordered for him. But I did order these just as a backup in case he does prefer the cable look, so we can swap it to this no problem. But I got a feeling he's gonna prefer these a lot better. So the 24-pin cable is actually a cable extension, so this part plugs into the 24-pin socket on the motherboard. It's also right angle, so it's going to look really nice. And the other end is a female socket, so this plugs into the 24-pin male cable from the power supply. But that's not all. Both cables come with some pretty cool RGB accents. that go around this circular piece, and you can control the lights using your motherboard's software. All you have to do is plug in the 3-pin RGB cable into the female socket portion on the 24-pin cable. And then you simply just plug in the other end into your motherboard's 5-volt 3-pin RGB header. You can also daisy chain other RGB products. Obviously, we have another 16-pin cable to use, so we'll be plugging that into this. So the 16-pin GPU cable actually works a little different because this isn't a cable extension. So you can't just plug in your 12VH power cable from the GPU into this and call it a day. So first up, it's a right angle adapter. So already it's gonna take the strain off of your graphics card. And number two, you still get that RGB accent around here to match your 24-pin cable, but you can also turn off the lights if you don't like. Now the other end is a 16-pin male connector, and this plugs directly into the female socket of your power supply. So if your power supply is not ATX 3.1 ready and doesn't have a Gen 5 connection, or basically another 16-pin female socket, then you can't use this cable. This is very important to note. I also absolutely love how thin this cable is, making it very easy to fit in super tight places. If I were to use a regular premium cable kit, it would be a nightmare to fit it in between the fans and the bottom motherboard. But since the Hydra's cables come with one thin cable, it just makes it so much easier. So I'm gonna route this underneath the bottom grommets, bring it back up, and just push it in. Obviously, we do have a bit of excess slack, and the beauty about these cables is that you can just tuck it in as much as you want. If that isn't minimal, Narek, I don't know what is. Okay, and here's the other end of the cable. Like I mentioned earlier, this plugs into your female 16-pin socket from your power supply. But before that, we have to plug in the RGB cable. So let's grab the RGB cable that came with the 16-pin, plug this into the back here, and then we can plug this into the power supply, just like that. And the other end gets daisy chained to the 24-pin cable. And now that both are connected, all I gotta do is plug this end into the motherboard's 5-volt 3-pin RGB header, and I can control both the cables at the same time. All right, ladies and gents, we're nearing the end of the build. This is the final day I get to work on the system because Narek comes over tomorrow around 3 p.m. to pick up his PC. So no matter what, I have to finish it today. This is the most crucial part of building any custom water-cooled PC, doing the tube runs. One wrong mistake from my end and it will be a catastrophe. We're dealing with very expensive components here. So typically what I like to do is blast music in the background and it helps me lock in. Once I start, there is no stopping me until I'm done. So yeah, I got all the parts here on the desk. As you can see, got my heat gun. We're going with 14mm PETG hardline tubing from Primo Chill. We got some hardline fittings from Corsair. Also got some adapters and right angle fittings from Primo Chill. And they're going to top it off with some Primo Chill electric blue UV coolant. This build is going to be spectacular, assuming everything goes according to plan. So yeah, with that said, sit back and relax and enjoy the montage. Here.
Oh yeah.
It's been a while.
I know.
What's going on in your mind right now, man?
I just can't wait to see. I've been like wanting a water-cooled PC for a while actually. Never had it. I was just too scared to build it myself, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. You bought a PC already from me before, from Flip or Flop, right?
Yeah,
That's your office PC.
That was a surprise. Yeah, that was for my office.
Yeah, so a lot of you guys probably recognize him from a previous video, Flip or Flop. He was one of the freaking buyers, which caught me off guard.
Me too. Same here, man. Same here. I saw the Cybertruck and I was like,
that's gotta be him.
That's gotta be him. I was like,
what a small world, dude.
I know,
that's
man.
crazy. And here I am now building you your dream PC. So this is gonna be your primary system, though, right? You're taking this one home.
This is going home. Yeah, I'm gonna be working on AI projects with this and stuff like that.
What kind of projects?
AI projects.
Oh, AI projects. Oh, so that's why you wanted the Ryzen 9. Yeah. Okay. All right, man. Yeah, I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in this. I would say this is definitely one of my best work, like
really?
For sure, like top 5, easy. Yeah, I put some extra effort in here. So
I'm really excited now.
I know you're gonna like it, without a doubt. I know you're gonna like it because this is one of my best work. So, not to hype it up too much.
I'm already.
Here we go. 3, 2. Bam!
Wow, that is just absolutely gorgeous. So clean.
Is this everything you expected?
Actually, a lot more.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, definitely. This is exactly what I imagined plus more. I did not think it was gonna be this clean, like the blue color. I thought it was gonna be solid blue, but this is
translucent.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
I don't like putting solid in there because it becomes diluted very quickly.
Yeah.
And it leaves a lot of gunk inside the block. So final rating?
100 out of 10.
100 out of 10, nice.
Yeah.
So I did some custom stuff in there. First thing you'll notice is a custom 3D printed backplate for the GPU.
Oh, this, right?
Yeah, I got a TS logo on there as well.
Oh, yeah.
And then I also skinned this right side over here. Used to be like a black piece for the distro plate, and it was sticking out too much, so I skinned it with white. So it blends in a lot better. Is this the perfect amount of white, or did you expect more blue?
No, this is perfect. Okay. This is like the perfect combination of like blue and white together. It's amazing.
Thank you. You can also change the colors too, so you can add more blue or.
Oh, this is perfect. This is the perfect
really?
balance.
Okay.
Yeah, for like, it's amazing.
Awesome.
Especially these memory sticks. That just.
Oh, actually, I'm glad you mentioned that. Originally, I was gonna put in 2 because you wanted 64 gigs, I believe, right? So these really? 2 are just dummy kits for the lights, just so I can fill up the empty spot.
Wow, that's pretty sick, actually.
Looks so much better with 4 sticks, right?
Yeah. That it's like there's nothing missing.
Exactly.
Oh, I see you put the thing in there too, the new motherboard pins too.
Oh, you noticed, you're sharp, dude. This guy is sharp. Yeah, I got the new Hydra cable, and the GPU cable right there, the 16 pin.
That
24
makes
pin.
a difference.
It looks clean, right? Very minimalistic. Oh, I also 3D printed the covers for the side of the fans here. These are all 3D printed as well.
This is such a clean look. This is exactly how I wanted it.
Beautiful, dude. Beautiful. Do you have a name for it?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Come out with it.
Big Blue.
That's actually a good one. You're better at naming.
Yeah. You could be Big Red's brother. Big Blue.
Oh my God,
That's clean.
This is beyond what I expected, to be honest.
Nice, dude. Take good care of it.
I will.
If any issues come up, let me know. And before you go, I got some goodies for you. So first things first. You have a setup, right? You have no setup at home?
No, not yet.
Okay, well, when you do get your setup, you gotta submit the setup orders.
100%. I want to see how you 100%.
So I gotta spice up your setup. We got you some lights. Here's a Philips Hue. Philips Hue lamp, and this one can go like behind your TV or something. Just got some ambient lighting. I don't know if you have a webcam, but this one's much better than your laptop. I was bought 1080p. It's an AI camera, kind of track you. Pretty cool Asus dock. You could expand the ports on your PC, so if you want to add like an extra monitor, USB. It's RGB too, lights up. It's pretty sick. Some non-leaf panels and some expansion kits as well.
These two, man? Come on, bro.
Yes, sir, bro. We're just warming up, brother. You have a mouse or no?
Yeah, but...
This is better. Just replace your current mouse. The Daru 8K polling rate, wireless, super responsive. Actually, I used the white one before.
Thank you so much, man.
Power bank, you can take this on your trip as well. Sarge 300. Recently
powers up a laptop too, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much, man.
I got you, man. Wireless charger for your iPhone. Please tell me you have an iPhone.
Of course.
Okay, good. You can use that. There you go. The sponsor of this video, Unique Touch. I don't know what your wallet situation is like, but you can fit up to 6 cards.
This is actually good for my travel too.
Oh yeah, there you go, man. Everything's working out perfectly.
Yeah, perfect for my travel.
But yeah, bro, this is all yours. Again, thank you for the opportunity. But yeah, dude, enjoy your PC.
Thank you so much, man. You didn't have to give me all this.
I know.
This is more than enough, man. Thank you so much.
But I got you already know the series. I got to treat my subscribers for giving me the opportunity of building this. This is kind of my way of saying thank you. So.
Oh, thank you. Honestly, how are the temps on this, by the way?
Temps, you're gonna be surprised. So on full load, the GPU peaked at only 47 degrees Celsius. This was playing the finals 1440p, and I use the finals because it stresses the CPU and GPU the most out of all the games that I play. Yeah, and the CPU peaked at only 67 degrees Celsius.
That is crazy.
That's a Ryzen 9 processor, and it's staying under 70 degrees Celsius.
That is pretty crazy, actually.
Well, that's pretty much it for the video. Narek, enjoy your PC.
Thank you,
again.
man. Appreciate
Absolutely, bro. If you guys are enjoying these series, you want to see more, as always, let me know in the comment section. Feel free to toss a like. I'll drop a link to everything I used in Narek's PC below if you want to check it out as well.
Great PC.
And I'll see you in the next one.
100%.
No, say it.
I'll see you in the next one.